Wrestling was something that he decided at the very beginning that he loved and he had a passion for.
It was just fun. I wasn't terrible, so I enjoyed it.
He's one of those that from the time he was 9 years old, he was worried about college and what he wanted to do. By the time he hit freshman year, this is what he wanted to do.
One day I noticed that just after lifting, it would just hurt to walk, and it just started gradually getting worse.
So we took him to the doctor, and they tried to just put it off as just a little growing, a little growing pain, a little something, nothing big. Before we could get to the front doors after doing x-rays, they had already called us and asked us to come in and talk to him. And they sat us down and told us it's sarcoma, and his was osteosarcoma, so it was cancer in his bones. And the doctor asked us, do you have any questions? And no, not really. You have no questions, no nothing. Your world literally stops.
I just kind of just froze, just mentally. I just didn't know what to really feel. They said that we would start chemotherapy as soon as possible to see how it would react. The leg didn't react to chemotherapy, so the only option they had was to amputate it.
I remember looking at Harley and seeing the look on his face of devastation, of, oh my goodness. The first thing as a parent, you think of what he's going to lose, what he's, not going to be able to do.
Harley loves the sport and he really likes Husker wrestling, and they asked me to come over there and talk.
December 10th of 2018, and this is the day before his amputation, so it was such a big moment to have this before a big day.
I walk into the gym to see a whole half of my school sitting there to support me, and Coach Manning and just all my wrestling coaches were all there.
Coach Manning said to him that he would love for him to come in and be honorary coach, and yeah. After his amputation surgery, we had a couple of the North Star coaches come in and bring down a gift for Harley.
It was Tyler Berger who had signed a pair of his old wrestling shoes and wrote me a note, and it basically said that he, as soon as he could, just wants to meet me.
Dear Harley, my name is Tyler Berger and I'm a wrestler for the Huskers. I encourage you to continue to fight, to battle those negative thoughts and emotions, and continue to be a light to those around you. I never gave away a pair of my shoes before, but something is telling me they will be in good hands.
It was a life-changing moment for him. As a mom, it meant to me that he wasn't in this alone.
I think there was a special relationship that could be built with Harley, and so it took me out of my head and brought me into this bigger perspective of life.
He would ask me, how I'm doing, how's chemotherapy and everything, and I'd tell him, yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
To sit there and watch him be with the Coach Manning and, them pat him on his back and the fist bumps from Tyler, it was amazing to see.
It was special. You see how the Husker crowd welcomes people like that, how we want people to be a part of this family.
I got to meet everybody on the team. It was just like a breath of fresh air that they're all clapping for me.
I just remember talking to him a lot on the bench, and I think I asked him different questions about what his plans were moving forward. I remember him telling me that night that he was planning on coming back. His parents actually had reached out to me and told me, hey, Harley plans to wrestle for a senior night. So I told him, absolutely, I'm gonna be there, don't even worry about it.
And in our Exhibition 145 match, senior
That's over a year of not working out. So he had 1 week to prepare for this, and he already told me, he's like, yeah, I gotta make sure I score a lot of points in the first period or I'm gonna gas out. Well, there's few times when you know that what you're watching is gonna be a significant point in someone's life, and I knew that night was going to be special for him, and I was happy to be there to support him. Win or lose, it wasn't about that. It was his chance to put his stamp on the sport and to enjoy it for the last time in front of his friends and his family and his crowd.
You hear that your kid has cancer and he loses his leg, it's the end of everything. What else is there? He's shown me what strength and what determination is, and I think a lot of it has to do with what they were taught in wrestling, what they, I guess were instilled to be. And I think a lot of that has to do with what they've learned here.